back on the Switch. Wait, we're back on the Switch. Hey, what the? What? This isn't Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. What is this? What is this, Core Cat 13? That woman with the deep voice? Well, considering that Deltarune is about to release Chapters 3 and 4 for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, and it is also Pride Month, well, I figured we'd just start the next game of the Indie Marathon. And yeah, honestly, I'm so sorry that we are interrupting this wonderful story about a child and jumping into a mountain. We later will find out who that child is, and they are quite adorable. Although quite troubled, it's very sad. And that's a difficult angle to draw, let me tell you. I've actually drawn that angle before, and it's just so difficult. I actually wrote a fanfiction a while back that ended up evolving into its own thing called Echo Chambers. I don't know, maybe I'll get into that at some point. But anyway, this is Undertale. One of the most important games in my life. Gotta make sure that we have the stuff in the background, because this game is so nice as to let you have dynamic backgrounds. Not on the PC version, but on the console versions. Yes. Anyway, I guess we can probably talk about like how I got introduced to this game. I got introduced to this wonderful game from a friend of mine at high school, and I don't know. A different classmate actually gave me a digital copy of the game that I had on a flash drive, and I would play it whenever I was between assignments. And man, I tell you, if there was any game that I got hooked on more than Undertale, I don't know what it was. Oh god. Already we're starting off pretty tight, because we got this piece of shit right here. I can finally have context for this voice. This is Flowey the Flower. You are going to hate him very quickly. Howdy, I'm Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't ya? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. Your name's not Mario. You're not allowed to say, here we go. Thank God that I've learned how to edit audio better, because I can start cutting out those annoying freaking throat clears. Man, I tell ya. Yeah, I started doing that more often during the Anodyne 2 playthrough, just simply because it was starting to get on my nerves. Just as I imagine it's starting to get on y'all's nerves too. Anyway, this guy has given us the 1-2 on how things work around here. And he was not too happy with the fact that we dodged his friendliness petits. I love how the music slows down too. That just kind of shows the awesome talent that is Toby Fox. I ain't brain dead, you're brain dead. You're a flower. Flowers aren't supposed to talk. Flowers are supposed to just be these cool little things that are in the ground that randomly evolved during the Cretaceous period. How are you able to talk? Why am I asking you? You know what's going on here, don't ya? You just wanted to see me suffer. Actually, I did. Because you're an asshole. Die! Oh, God. He turned to the troll face. You can get rid of that bastard. We don't need that shit here. And then I'm playing a game that prominently features mommies, and here we are. Here's probably one of the most famous mommies in indie game history, Toriel. And yes, that pun is as obvious as you can imagine. But anyway, yeah, go mom. She's awesome. I like her. And now I must voice her.
What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor innocent child. Ah, Do not fret, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins.
I don't know why I gave her that voice. I've been voicing her like that since high school, but still, it's just kind of a random voice.
I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down.
Oh, is that just something that happens often, Toriel? I must know. I'm new to the underground. I don't know shit right now. Also, why is my heart floating? That's just weird.
You are the first human to come here in such a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way.
Now, there's actually a very interesting trick you can do if you want to do a soft reset on the game. At least on the PC version. Basically, start a new game and do not save anywhere else. Essentially, restart the game and do not save. Doing that will actually completely reset the game. It's a cool trick that I figured out. It actually bypasses some of the bullshit. Anyway, looks like we got a puzzle to solve by Mommy.
Welcome to your new home, innocent one.
I don't think I gave consent to this, but go on.
Allow me to educate you on the operation of the ruins.
I love that she solves it for us. That's funny. Yeah, you're gonna find that this game is like one of the first big games to really subvert RPG tropes in a very popular way. I mean, technically Moon was the first one to really do it, but that game wasn't translated here. That game was not translated into English until fairly recently. Like, I think a little before 2020. But anyway. Oh, man. This game has given me so many memories. I remember all the fan art I made of this. It actually... a lot of the creatures that I created and stuff that I now use for my Echo Chambers multiverse, I actually created as Undertale characters. And man, oh god, I want to just dive into that right now, but I mean, we're kind of getting the 1-4 on how things work. And actually, I do have a rather funny way to defeat this guy. What you want to do is to talk to the dummy. But you have the option to either fight him, which will trigger the genocide route or the neutral route, or you can just hit spare. And it leads to a funny response. Just keep doing it over and over and over again, and he just gets bored and leaves. And you earn absolutely nothing. Oh god, that face never gets old. She's just so surprised that you didn't do shit, and yet you still won the fight, that she just kind of moves on. She's just like, moving on. That's totally something I would just put in a game just to see if people would actually catch it. Ah. It looks like we got our first new enemy. This is Frogget. He is Frog. I'm gonna compliment you, Frog. You look cool. Well, I'm glad you liked what I had to say. Now, during this section here, Toriel is not going to let you go into any fights, so even if the battles end up transitioning or whatever, Toriel is going to make sure that the enemy doesn't hurt you, so yeah. I bet her hand is soft. I bet it's soft like a kitten. I'm actually surprised my cats aren't here right now. I have the door open because, well, it's just me at the house right now, so anyway. I love that she thinks that the puzzles are dangerous. They're really not. It really just requires some trial and error. I already got that yawn in there. I always just try to stay within the lines here. It's very difficult, obviously. Now, technically, you actually can just, like, walk outside the boundary here, but, I mean, it's more fun to walk across the nice bright line. I don't know why there's just such epic music playing here. I think that's kind of the point, that it's just pointless. But anyway. If you actually check that, crap. Podium or whatever? Or pillar, that's what that's called. Toriel will actually try to act like she's not there. Be like,
You can't see me, you can't see me.
I don't know why. It's just funny. I don't make any promises on being good. Anyway, she gave us a phone! That's amazing! And now you actually have some really fun options. We're going to say hi.
This is Toriel. You only wanted to say hello? Well, hello then. Hello! Hope that suffices.
Click. I just want to exhaust all the options because they're kind of funny.
This is Toriel. You want to know more about me? Well, I am afraid there is not much to say. I am just a silly little lady who worries too much.
Well, that's a lot. I mean, come on.
You want to say hello again? Salutations! Is that enough?
I wonder if you can... Actually, I've never done this before. Yes, I am very bored. I never knew it said that. Oh my god. I'm still learning new things about this game all the time. That's fantastic. I legit did not know that she said that if you just kept saying hello. I love that phrase. Be good, alright? Very sweet. Now, speaking of sweets, the next humorous thing is you can continue to take candy. And the narrator, who, by the way, is Kara, they will just keep acting like you are this shitty person because you kept taking candy. Look what you've done. I always do that just because I think it's funny. Anyway. Ha! First encounter without Toriel. And now we get the normal battle music, which is called Enemy Incoming. Look at that head, it's just bouncing there just so nicely. But anyway, so, yeah, Undertale has a very, very interesting means of battling. You have your pretty standard options. Items, obviously, you can use an item, you can fight, or you can act, which will give you a variety of options. There are more aggressive options, but as we are doing the pacifist route during this playthrough, we are going to do the nicest things possible. And now we actually get to see what the enemies do. Enemy attacks are basically like little bullet hell sections. They are very, very interesting. And each enemy has a unique battle animation. So, anyway, let's see if he'll do his second attack. Apparently the thing had blush. Yes, you should be reluctant to fight, as you should. I mean, you are in the magic land of Toriel. One shall not fight in this region. Ah, and look at that. We have our second enemy, Whimsun, who apparently is so reluctant to fight that they already are ready for us to Yeah. Halfway through your first word, Whimsun bursts into tears and runs away. I earned nothing. Oh, what is it, Toriel?
Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer?
Cinnamon. I prefer cinnamon. I actually do. If it came down to cinnamon or butterscotch, I much prefer cinnamon. And it really doesn't matter. Oh. No, buddy, you can't be in front of the microphone. Ginny has finally decided to join the party. Come here, buddy. You want to be on the bed? You want to be on the bed? And listen to your mom talk? Oh, another enemy. It's just not a frogget. We're just gonna walk away.
Hello. You do not have any allergies, do you? Why am I asking? No reason at all.
Well, it's always good to ask a kid if they have allergies. I mean, my allergies have been kicking my ass. This last little bit, it's been a pain in the butt. And now I got a kitty up here purring. And that's always a great thing. Mold Small. That is such a dumb name, but I love it. Believe it or not, you're actually supposed to, you're supposed to do that, believe it or not. And yes, that gelatin mold thinks that it's sexy. It's certainly something, let me tell you. Ah, and now we have our first encounter with 2 enemies. This actually doesn't happen very often, where 2 enemies will start to fight you. But that also means mustard seed. That also means that you actually get to see both the enemy attack patterns, which do vary by enemy. And now we earn money. Yeah, gold's pretty important. You're gonna need it, so keep that in mind. Of course, the rock can talk. Yeah, you're gonna find that Undertale, you don't question things. If you question things, then it ruins the immersion, let me tell you. Whoa there, partner! Who said you could push me around? So you're asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, pumpkin. You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? That's not the direction I asked you to go there, sir. That was the wrong direction? Okay, think I got it. There you go. You did well, Rock. Hey, I told you to stay. Oh, well, look at that. 3 mold smalls. Fortunately, they all are just ready to let me just move forward. Ah. First mention of determination. Determination is actually a very, very important mechanic. But we're not going to get into that until much later, audience, so just keep that in mind. Hello? Bedsheet, can you please move? No, I don't want to move it, of course, but it looks like I have to. Oh, they look so sad. I want to give them a hug. Anyway, this is the first major character battle. This is Napstabluke. They are, they're something. And the way that you get past this battle is that you just keep cheering them on. Because they need all the love in the world. Yeah, that would be me in a battle, I ain't gonna lie. This actually reminds me of this character quiz that I took years ago. And it actually gave me Napstablook, which I found fascinating. Though, to be honest, out of all the characters, I'm probably most like Napstablook. At least when it comes to like my depression or whatever. Because, like, I want to mind my own business and don't want to be bothered, you know? I just vibe. And now we're going to move over here. And there's a little bake sale. How about that? Let's see. We got 9 gold. So I think we can buy from this spider web here. Leave 7 gold. Some spiders crawled down and gave you a donut. Well, that was nice of them. Now here's something that I find very fascinating. Aside from this guy. I'm not gonna pick on you. Finally, someone gets it! That's me whenever I find somebody that truly understands. Anyway. Yeah, you can actually talk to this frog, and they can actually change the color of your spare color or whatever. If you don't want your color to be yellow, you can actually change it to pink, and if you don't want it to be pink, I think they turn it green? I'm not sure. Oh, yes. My kitty cat is being very, very much in need of love. So now I have a kitty in my lap. This place feels so cozy. I totally hang out here. Like, seriously, I would totally hang out here in the ruins. It just feels so nice. Look at that, we got another new enemy. This guy just wants to be a laird. You know what? I can relate. I'm very much a loner myself. I fell down a hole, now I can't get up. Go on without me. Wait, ghosts can fly, can't they? Oh well. Mercy. Okay, one thing you're gonna have to get used to in this playthrough, kind of like with Earthbound or whatever, is that I'm probably just gonna be laughing off and on throughout the Let's Play, just because this game is pretty damn funny. Like, especially if you are Gen Z like I am, a lot of this is gonna be right up your alley. Wait, now we have a ribbon. We have our first piece of armor, and now we're adorable. Being cute is very, very useful. Ah, well. Apparently, mold small is a thing of gelatin. That's something. I wouldn't have guessed that thing is lime green, but anyway. Speaking of lime green, we have this guy. This guy creeps me out. I don't know why. Anyway, the gimmick of that guy is, basically just touch the green object and it will heal you. And they will accept that as your ticket to spare them. And now we have our own pillars to hide behind. Because let me tell you, Frisky here is very, very shy. And yeah, by the way, that's the name of the character. The character's name is Frisk. It's a switch. Press it. You hear a clicking sound. Ah. And it led us forward. How about that? Now, actually, during the genocide run of Undertale, Fly with a Flower will actually help you out, and all the puzzles will actually be solved. The genocide route, in case you guys are wondering, there's a reason I'm just doing the pacifist route, because I, for the love of God, do not like the genocide route. Like, thematically, it's very interesting, but I'm too attached to these characters to do that. That's just kind of how I am. Like, I've done a nearly complete genocide route, but man, I tell ya, that is something I just do not aspire to do. The genocide route is... It's very tough. It's very tough, not just for, like, your soul or whatever, but just in general, it is way harder. Because you actually get completely unique fights during the genocide route. Certain characters will actually have completely new forms, and actually, you'll get so damn strong that you'll be able to wipe out monsters in one hit. It is terrifying. And there's a frog. I want to talk to it. Ribbit, ribbit. Just between you and me, I saw Toriel come out of here just a little while ago. She was carrying some groceries. I didn't ask what they were for. We're all too intimidated to talk to her. But what's to be intimidated by? Toriel is not intimidating in the slightest. She is a sweetheart. I mean, all she's wanted to do is to protect us. And I think that's sweet. And look at that tree. You might wanna let some sunlight into here, Toriel. Although, that might not actually be possible because, spoiler alert, they are actually trapped underground. So, I think any attempt to blow a hole in Mount Ebot would probably not work, considering there might be just a magic barrier that says, haha, fuck you.
How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? There. I will heal you. I should not have let you alone for so long. I mean, you had to listen to every gore line ramble about nonsense. Not to be worse than death.
Anyway. One fun thing about saving in this game is that it actually heals you for every bit of health. No matter how much HP you have, whether you're at max level, which is level 20, or if you're just level 1, like I'm going to be throughout the rest of the game, the little star there will always heal you. I got a pet. And that's nice. Toriel had to go do something in a hurry. And now, I think I'll take a nap. Want to take a nap? You cannot deny me a nap. Frisk is tired. Or at least I imagine Frisk is pretty tired. I mean, imagine... Bye, Jenny. Imagine if you randomly fell underground and you just had to encounter a whole bunch of weird critters. You would be pretty tired too. Man, look at that fire. I could just hang out here. Pleasantly warm. How about that? Ah, man, this is a nice little house. This house just feels so damn comfortable. Man, I would sleep here. And you know what? I think I will. Because we actually have something big that's going to happen in episode number 2. So, next time on Undertale, we'll see what that something is. Catch y'all later.